I'm here again. I know, I am back. This is like the third video you see me in this week. This is my first tag, and I got tagged by Mellissa, who is 30 plus some. I will put her thing in the below description bar, and I have the person here. She has tagged me for the Weirdo Tag. I don't know what to make of these questions. I have read them. I have them here. I've read them, and some of them, they make sense, but then some of them are like, I have no idea what they're talking about, but I'll just go with it. Okay, and there are 15 questions for this tag. I will link them below. The first question is, what's a nickname only your family calls you? Well, I have quite a few nicknames, to be perfectly honest with you. First, the main one is Nikki, and the reason why I'm called Nikki is because my middle name is Nicole. And it just kind of stemmed out because my sister and I are both named, my sister's name is Renee, my birth name is Rena. And because they are so similar, it kind of got confusing growing up. So toward, I think around the time I was like 3, people were calling me Nikki as opposed to Rena, but my family still calls me Nikki. And my other nicknames, my sister called me, well, she doesn't really call me too much anymore, but when we were growing up, she used to call me Snickers, or Snickers, because my favorite candy bar growing up was Snickers. And what's the other one? I don't know if I want to tell you all that nickname. My family used to pick on me. They always wanted to call me because they picked on me because of a show I used to watch. I don't know if I want to tell you all. No, I'm not going to tell you all. Some secrets are safe, or some secrets are better left unsaid. Number 2, what's a weird habit of yours? Okay, weird habit. I know one that kind of stands out, and I did not know I did this until my dad pointed it out to me one time. We were having dinner at a restaurant while we were visiting him, back when we were like 18, 19 years old. We were visiting him, and we were at this restaurant. I don't remember what the restaurant was, but we were sitting there and we were talking. Well, my sister was talking, and I was just, eating, and my dad was staring at me, and I was like, what? What are you staring at? Like, do I have something on me or something? He's like, no. But do you know that you sniff your food before you eat it? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you sniff your food before you eat it. I'm like, what do you mean I sniff my food before? What do you mean I do that? How do I do that? He says you go like this. Right before you go to the mouth, I can see that your nostrils go like that a little bit, and then you put it in your mouth. You do it with almost every bite. I'm like, are you not? And he's like, yes, you do. I'm like, that's weird. Seriously, it's weird, but it's something I do, and I don't know why I do it. It's a habit. I still do it to this day, but there are times where I'll subconsciously catch myself doing it before it starts, or when it's happening. So I've done it. My husband caught on to it too. He's seen it. He's like, why do you do that? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't even know I did it until my dad pointed it out. But yeah. So anyway, number 3, do you have any weird phobias? No, I don't think so. I don't think I have any weird phobias. I have normal phobias, I think. I'm scared of spiders. I'm scared of snakes. Well, I'm not really scared of spiders. Well, it depends on what kind of spider it is. If it's if a really small little one, okay. But if it's one of those jumbo ones, like this big that we get around here, yeah, I'm not gonna go near it. Number 4, what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? I don't know. I really don't know, because I'll belt out just about anything by myself. I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s. So, you know, you had the Spice Girls, you had the Backstreet Boys, you had the Instinct and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure what it is I listen to that really embarrassing that would promote me to only listening to it by myself. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah. I really don't have an answer to that question. Okay, the number 5. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? Okay. My pet peeve is offensive driving. And not really mine, but just other people's. And I'm not offensive. I'm not an offensive driver, but I am one of the kind of drivers I do get mad, and I try not to, but it happens. You cannot get out of it. It just comes out. I have a mouth of a sailor when I get mad when it comes to driving. I have road rage like crazy, and the reason why I get road rage is because there are people out there that should not be driving or should go back to school for driving and being there for about 6 months to a year before they actually start driving again. Number 6, what's one of your nervous habits? Nervous habits. I don't know what kind of nervous habits I have. If they're nervous habits, you don't really subconsciously know that you're doing it, because they're just kind of thing. It's like the sniffing of the food when I have it's a weird habit. So that might count as a nervous habit, maybe, but I'm not entirely sure how to answer this question. Oh, I know what a nervous habit is. I know what I have. I know one I have. When I get nervous, and I try not to do this, but it's just one of those things. I bite the insides of my cheeks. I will go like that, and I will hold on to the inside of my cheek with my teeth. And my doctors have gotten after me so much about it because I have caused so much damage to the inner side of my cheek. It's ridiculous because I do that. And I've been learning not to do it, but unfortunately I do have the habit of still doing it when I am nervous. It doesn't go away, but it is one of those things. So yeah, that's probably the extent of my nervous habit. I think I don't really think I have any other nervous habits. I cannot talk. Oh my goodness. But I know my sister's probably gonna comment it and probably say otherwise. So anyway, number 7. What side of the bed do you sleep on? Okay, as I said, if you're facing the bed, I'm on the left side. If I'm sitting on the bed, it's on the right side. Man, I'm on 7, and I only have like 17 minutes left in this video. Pretty bad. What was your first stuffed animal and its name? I don't remember what stuffed animal I had first, really. I remember getting a Fievel when I was little. I actually still have him. But the first stuffed doll I have, I remember. I had that. But I don't remember the first stuffed animal precisely. It could be one of the ones that I have stacked away over in storage, but I don't know for sure which one it is. I would have to talk to my grandma which one it was, but I don't remember giving a name or anything. If I do have one, I don't remember. Long time ago. Number 9, what is the drink you always order at Starbucks? That's easy. Nothing, because I don't go to Starbucks. Whatever. I am not going to go to Starbucks. I don't drink coffee, really. I will drink probably one of those frappes from McDonald's, but that's probably the extent of it. Number 10, what's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? Well, touching my face. I know you're not supposed to touch your face, but I touch my face anyway. It's one of those habits. I cannot break it. It's that's why I still break out so much too, because on top of hormonal purposes as well, but mostly it's because I keep touching my face, and I should not be touching my face. But yeah, I will preach it, but I don't always go by what I preach. So yeah. Number 11, what do you face, wait, which way do you face in the shower? Why would y'all want to know this? Anyway. I face away from the water. If it's coming down, it's coming on my back, so I'm facing away from it. Number 12, what do you have any weird body skills? I can't answer that one anymore. I used to be able to do backbend and splits. Not no more. No, I'm gotten too old for that. Number 13, what's your favorite comfort food? Food that's bad, but you love to eat it anyway. God, that's just about everything. Really? But I think my favorite food I would eat all the time if I could have it would be corn chowder. It is the epitome of fatty foods, but it is so good. I grew up on this stuff. You gotta keep in mind, I grew up with this. It's got potatoes in it. It's got cream style corn in it, and it has, you get like cans of evaporated milk, and then butter, and then like turkey bacon, and then onions, diced onions in it, and oh my gosh, I'm in heaven. Number 14, what's a phrase or exclamation you always say? That's ridiculous. I think it's probably one of the top ones I say all the time. Number 15, time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? I'm married. I don't need to explain that. Okay. There's a 50-50 chance on that question being something, but if I was going to sleep and my husband was not involved in this particular purpose, mostly like pajama pants and like a tank top or something, or just a tank top and like shorts or something that's gonna keep me warm, but it's not gonna keep me cold either. Yep, that's it. All questions. There's the weird tag. Very weird question. That is for sure. I tagged pretty much everybody. I will put down who I tag, and then anybody else who wants to do the tag, by all means, go ahead. Do it as a response video. I would love to see what everybody else would say for these questions. I think some of these questions are kind of hilarious, really. I just think they're just funny. And they don't make no sense, but then again, you know, you have to really think about it, because sometimes they're things that you don't really think that you're doing, or you really keep in mind on. So yeah, I think it's fun. Yeah, and I love tags. This is my first tag, so I'm happy to finally do a tag. I'll probably do the 7 deadly sins. Wait, the 7 deadly sins of beauty, or whatever tag that is, and I'll probably do a few other ones that I know. But yeah, so I'm happy I did this tag. It's so funny. So yeah, I will have all the questions that were asked in the description bar, along with who I was tagged by, and I'll also have my Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook, everything will be down below. Subscribe, comment, respond, whatever, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Love you.